Yo, what is up, guys? James Carter TV here to recap. Wow, what it was a wild card Saturday night game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I came into this game expecting wholeheartedly for the Steelers to win this game, and I understood that Le'Veon Bell was out and that was going to be a serious injury for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but the Ravens secondary has not been good all season. I mean, they've been pretty bad. The only thing that is their saving grace is that the Ravens pass rush is so good it allows the secondary to not have to cover for that long because Elvis Dumervil has been having a hell of a season, and so has Terrell Suggs. And when those two are combined having a great season, that takes the pressure off the secondary that is pretty freaking bad outside of Ladarius Webb. So I expected Roethlisberger to throw the ball well. I mean, he has Antonio Brown, he has Marcus Wheaton, he has Martavis Bryant, Bree Archer was out there running for plays. I expected Ben Roethlisberger to throw the ball all over the Ravens. He had 6 touchdown passes against the Ravens earlier this season. I expected no less this game, but they couldn't move the football. I guess this running game of them was really important to them. They trotted out Ben Tate out there. He was absolutely horrible. He fumbled on a play. Luckily, they got the ball back. But then on a play near the end of the game, he couldn't even hold on to the ball. The ball goes up in the air. It's caught by the Ravens. Game over. Terrible game by Ben Tate. He was picked up off the street this week, so I'm not going to blame Ben Tate a lot for what occurred, but nevertheless, he was absolutely terrible. And the other backup, it didn't play very well either. So the Steelers didn't play very well offensively. Couldn't run the ball, couldn't move the ball, put a lot of pressure on Ben Roethlisberger to throw, and I thought he could handle that, but he couldn't. He was sacked 5 times. The Ravens got to Ben Roethlisberger. The Ravens pass rush has been their saving grace defensively all season long, and their run defense. But their secondary, like I said, it was suspect, but it didn't matter because they got to Ben Roethlisberger. They roughed him up. They actually injured him and took him out of the play for a couple plays in the fourth quarter and got Bruce Gostkowski out there for a couple plays. And then Roethlisberger threw 2 interceptions, so the Ravens also forced turnovers. I mean, this was just an ugly game for the Steelers, man. And this is a team that hasn't won a playoff game in years now. And I expected them to win here. A lot of people expected them to go to the Super Bowl, and boom, there they go. They're done. They're finished. And I have to credit a lot of this to John Harbaugh. And this guy continues to prove, well, he's a top 5 NFL coach right now. Preparing this underdog Baltimore Ravens team to go to Pittsburgh and get the victory. Every single time John Harbaugh makes the playoffs, he leaves with at least one victory. They are never one and done of the Baltimore Ravens. And Joe Flacco as well. I mean, this guy plays really well. When the lights are on, when the playoffs begin, this guy plays absolutely sensational. I saw nothing of the source on the horizon after the Ravens played absolutely horrible in Houston. It played absolutely horrible in Baltimore against Cleveland in Week 17. But they came out and they played well, and I have to credit a lot of that to John Harbaugh prepping his team, getting them ready for this game, and you saw how they came out and played absolutely phenomenal. Beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-17, and wow, they're going to New England next week. And New England hasn't been playing that great lately. They lost to the Buffalo Bills in Week 17, albeit they didn't really try. They still lost. And the week before that, they barely escaped the New York Jets. So that is a game to keep our eyes on. For 2 straight years in the AFC Championship, the Ravens went to the Patriots. One time they lost on a last-minute missed field goal and a drop pass by Lee Evans. Okay, Lee Evans' catch would have ended the game and the Ravens would have won. Who was that idiot? The kicker for the Ravens, I already forgot his name. Billy Cundiff's infamous missed field goal prevented the Ravens from going to overtime in that game, and they could have won that game. And then the year right after that, the Ravens pretty much outmatched the Patriots from the beginning kickoff to the end of the game. So the Ravens have a pretty good history against the Patriots over the past 4 years now. So look out in this game. The Ravens could easily go to New England, play well, and leave with a victory. So keep your eyes on that. And as for the Steelers, got to go back to the drawing board. You have to keep improving that offense and that defense, especially the defense to me. The defense is nowhere near the Steelers defense that it used to be. But, I mean, it's about time the Steelers go back to at least the AFC Championship, because at least win a playoff game. These guys have not won a playoff game in years, and it's time for them to do that again. So until next time, though, James Carter TV, I'm out.